effect, especially in a horror film genre, it almost makes you feel that you are there with the characters in that situation, whereas in 2D you can still feel it's happening to someone else on the screen and you are safely in the theatre. So for me as a director, after more than 20 years, the first time me doing 3D, it was really effective because जो compositions है, जो जिसे हम pop out shots कहते हैं, they almost to use foregrounding and backgrounding to create the depth which will enhance the whole effect, because at the end of the day the whole film is shot inside one house. So to make the props and the wall and everything in the house look like characters by themselves, as if the house has a life of its own, that's what I tried to do in the film. So in that I think 3D has helped me a lot.
देखिए मैंने 3D फिल्में देखी हैं, लेकिन काम करते वक्त मुझे इतना कोई ख्याल नहीं आया था कि ये 3D फिल्म है, ये है, वो है, तो क्योंकि मैं टेक्निकल पर्सन नहीं हूँ. आई एम एन क्रिएटिव आर्टिस्ट हु इज इन फ्रंट ऑफ द कैमरा. So for me it really doesn't matter if it's a 2D or a 3D. It's basically for the people who are behind the camera, technical team and all that. They are more kind of aware about it. But for an actor it really doesn't matter.
Poster I have done for two reasons. One is, of course, it is immediately draw your attention to the 3D aspect. There's a double imaging, and second is the fact that it's a very cute looking girl and you are supposed to be scared of her. I think these are the two reasons which we came up with that poster. See, casting obviously is done on the basis of the suitability of the characters, more or less, Manisha, always I was a big fan of hers as an actress and all that, and for some reason she took off some time for personal reasons. She wasn't acting for the maybe a few years, and just coincided that when she came back I just finished my script and that's what happened.
Well, when Ramu approached me, I was like saying I've never done a horror film before. मैंने कभी किया नहीं पहले तो, but when he narrated the whole thing and stuff like that, I found it very interesting. So I accepted the film.
How working with Ramu?
Fantastic. I've adored working with him before, and I have absolutely adored working with him this time. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he expects. What he wants from his actor. Before we go on set, actors are well briefed. Actors are well briefed what kind of role it is and what is he expecting from the actors. So for an actor it becomes easier, कि वहाँ set में जाके कोई confusion नहीं है. Set से पहले ही हम लोग आने से पहले हम लोग well prepared हैं कि ऐसे ऐसे करना है. So I think it's brilliant to work with him.
There are absolutely no songs in the film, and background score also has been used very minimally. Sandeep Chaudhary has done a great job, but most of it is based on actual real sound effects which have been used in the film extensively. You see, to start with, my belief is that a horror film should never have something very different, because fear is so basic. You're always scared of the same things. You're not scared of new things. You're always scared to look behind a door or under the bed. And no matter how many times you see it, if the camera is coming behind you, behind the character, you still scare you, because it raises a subconscious in all of us that we feel someone is behind our back in a certain time. So I wouldn't say visually there is something very new, but I think the way I use sound inside a house, using very, very normal sounds of what everyday affects in the. So I think there are some very scary moments in the film for that, because of it.
Expectations से मुझे हमेशा डर लगता है, क्योंकि पता नहीं क्या सोच रहे हैं और कि हम करते क्या हैं, so but it's a good challenge also, क्योंकि when people are expecting you to do a good job, then of course you want to do a good job, and that is a big kind of thing that एक push होता है एक्टर को भी अच्छा काम करें. तो let's say that all of us have tried our best, or we have enjoyed our work as much as we have enjoyed working in the film. I hope the audience enjoy getting scared in the film.
No, I think eventually, if people would like to get scared, and they should see Bhoot.